Hello. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do exercise 2.48. It's actually under the apply your knowledge section. So here they give us a regression line for the total billing given the number of staff members, and they ask us to refer to table 1.3, which is in chapter 1. It's on page 13. So where I am now, I go to the Excel documents, I go to chapter 1, I'm going to open up table 1.3, this one right here. When I open it up, I get this table. You'll notice that there's the total building for 1998, the I guess it's the architectural billing for 1998, and the architectural billing of 1997. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these. It basically gives us the regression plot for just the total billing, so we don't need these. Similarly, we have the number of architects, the number of what was the variable? Engineers, the number of engineers, and then the number of total staff members and the year. We don't need this variable either. All we need is the number of full-time staff members. So now we need to think about what's going to be the response variable and which one's going to be the predictor. We're actually using this number of staff members as the predictor in this case. So what I need to do is I need to put the response variable to the right of the explanatory variable, and that's important so that when I do the plot, it'll know which one's the x variable and which one's the y. So you always have x, y. So when I do the scatter plot, I have a scatter plot, and I can actually plot the regression line with it. I can actually calculate the predicted. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the predicted values that they gave us, the slope and intercept term that they gave us. It's actually, I believe, incorrect, because so if you click on the graph and then you go under design, you can change the chart layout. And this chart layout will actually give you the slope and intercept term. And you'll notice, if you look at this one and you look at the one in the book, they're different. I believe that there's an error in the way that they calculated theirs, but I'll go ahead and use their predicted values. So the equation of their line is, that's the intercept term. The slope term that they predicted was, and then what I'll do is I'll select the explanatory variable. Oh, I forgot. You have to have an equal sign first. Now when I drag this down, I'll get the predicted value for each one of those. So this is actually the answer to that first part where they say, using the regression equation, predict the total billings of the architectural firm in Indianapolis with 101 full-time staff members. So this would be the predicted billing in that particular case. And then they tell us to compare observed total billings from the firm with the 101 full-time staff members with the prediction part by calculating the prediction error. Okay, prediction error is just another fancy word for saying residual. Took me a minute to figure that out, just because I was thinking residual, the prediction error is basically a measurement of the residual. So actually, this is not a hard question. All you do is you take the observed value, you subtract the predicted value, and that will give you the residual, or in other words, the prediction error. I misspelled residual. Okay. So that's basically what they asked for. They asked for this and the prediction error. And from there you should be able to infer how accurate was it. Well, it was accurate within 1.0392. It was that much off.